All it takes is a rake, inch by inch, row by row. Someone bless these seeds I sow. Someone warm them from below till the rain come tumbling down. Well, let's try another verse here, see if we can get in a gardening mood. Plant your rows straight and long, season with a prayer and a song. Mother Earth will make you strong if you give her love and care. There's an old crow watching hungrily from his perch on yonder tree. In my garden, I'm gonna make this garden grow. All it takes is a rake and a hoe and a piece of fertile ground. Oh, inch by inch, row by row, someone bless these seeds I sow. Someone warm them from below till the rain come tumbling down. Now I know there's still folks sitting out there saying, I'm not gonna, by a fellow who had a hard time out in his garden one day, and this may be just your verse right here. Garden's got me teed. All the insects come to feed on my tomato plants. Sunburnt face, scratched up knees, my kitchen's choked with zucchinis. I'm shopping at the A&P next time I get the chance. Here's our last chance to do it now. Inch by inch, row by row, gonna make this garden grow. All it takes is a rake and a hoe and a piece of fertile ground. Oh, inch by inch, row by row, someone bless these seeds I sow. Someone warm them from below till the rain comes tumbling down. Help me out, you don't even have to sing exactly. Won't grow up.
I won't grow up.
I don't want to go to school.
I don't want to go to school.
Just to learn to be a parrot.
Just to learn to be a parrot.
And recite a silly rule.
And recite a silly rule.
'Cause growing up means it would be beneath my dignity to climb a tree. I'll never grow up, never grow up, never grow up. Not me, not I, not me. Let's try another verse now, nice and loud. I won't grow up.
I won't grow up.
I don't want to wear a top in the middle of July.
In the middle of July.
And if it means I must prepare to grow up, not me. Oh, I'm never gonna be a man. I won't like to see somebody try and make me. Anyone who wants to try and make me turn into a man. Well, catch me if you can. I won't grow up.
I won't grow up.
Not a penny will I pinch.
Not a penny will I pinch.
I will never grow a mustache.
I will never grow a mustache.
Or a fraction of an inch.
Or a fraction.
'Cause growing up is awfuler than all the awful things that ever were. I'll never grow up, never grow up, never grow up. No, sir, I won't, not me, not I, so there. His name, B-I-N-G-O, 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 and Bingo was his name. Oh, now if you don't know this routine, it's dog and Bingo was his name. Oh, I-N-G-O, 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 and Bingo was his name. Oh, now we're going to leave off 2 letters and do 2 hand claps. It's going to get harder. There was a farmer, had a dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh, N-G-O, 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 and Bingo was his name. Oh, I think we're up to 3 hand claps. Watch out now, it's going to get tricky. There was a farmer, had a dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh, G-O, G-O, Geo and Bingo was his name. Oh, here comes the tough one. 4 hand claps. There was a farmer, had a dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh, 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 and Bingo was his name. Oh, all hand claps this time. The worst is over. There was a farmer, had a dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh, we got it now. And Bingo was his name. Oh, good. All right. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, the horn on the bus goes beep, 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 all around the town. And the wipers on the bus go swish, 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 swish. Oh, the wipers on the bus go swish, 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 all around the town. And the driver on the bus goes move on back, move on back, move on back. Oh, the driver on the bus goes move on back, all around the town. And the toddler on the bus goes no, 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 no. Oh, the toddler on the bus goes no, 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 all around the town. And the father on the bus goes read, 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 read. Oh, the father on the bus goes read, 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 all around the town. And the baby on the bus goes wah, 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 wah. Wah, wah, wah. Oh, the baby on the bus goes wah, 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 all around the town. And the mother on the bus goes shh, 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 shh. There's a frog in the bump and the log in the hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a frog in the bump and the log in the hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a frog, there's a frog. There's a frog in the bump and the log in the hole in the bottom of the sea. Ribbit. There's a wart on the frog and the bump and the log in the hole in the bottom of the sea. Ooh. There's a wart on the frog and the bump and the log in the hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a wart. There's a wart. There's a wart on the frog and the bump and the log in the hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a hair in the wart of the frog and the bump and the log in the hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a hair in the wart of the frog and the bump and the log in the hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a hair. There's a hair. There's a hair in the wart of the frog and the bump and the log in the hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a fly in the hair of the wart of the frog and the bump and the log in the hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a fly in the hair of the wart of the frog and the bump and the log in the hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a fly, there's a fly. Ready? There's a fly in the hair of the wart of the frog and the bump and the log in the hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a wing in the fly in the hair of the wart of the frog and the bump and the log in the hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a wing in the fly in the hair of the wart of the frog and the bump and the log in the hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a wing, there's a wing. There's a wing in the fly, the hair of the wart of the frog and the bump and the log in the hole in the bottom of the sea. Is there one more? There's a hole in the wing and the fly and the hair of the wart of the frog and the bump and the log in the hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a hole in the wing of the fly and the hair of the wart of the frog and the bump and the log in the hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a hole, there's a hole. There's a hole in the wing of the fly, the hair of the wart of the frog and the bump and the log in the hole in the bottom of the sea. Oh, ah-be-yo-yo. Ah-be-yo-yo, yo-yo-yo, yo-yo-yo. Ah-be-yo-yo, yo-yo-yo, yo-yo-yo. Ah-be-yo-yo. Now, once upon a time, a long, long time ago in a town, oh, about the size of this one right here, lived a man and his little boy. And the man and his son caused an awful lot of trouble in town because, in the first place, the little boy played the ukulele. And he would walk around town all day long with his ukulele going, playing Michael Jackson songs, driving everybody nuts. Grown-ups would say, "Can't you see that we're trying to work? Get that thing out of here." And they would kick him out of wherever he was. But you know, not only did the little boy cause trouble in town, but the little boy's father caused trouble too. Because the little boy's father was a magician, and he had a magic wand with which he could make things disappear. But let's say somebody was just about to sit down after a long day's work. Boy's father would walk up with his magic wand, zip, zip, zip. Chair would disappear, the guy'd fall flat down on his butt. Somebody about to take a cool glass of water on a hot summer day. Boy's father would walk up with his magic wand, zip, zip, zip. The glass would disappear, the water would come falling all over the guy's head. So the people of the town got pretty fed up with these two, and they ostracized him, which means they made him go live on the edge of town. Now, back then, they used to tell stories about the giants that lived in the old days. Now, no one had seen these giants for years and years, but they still told the stories anyway. Some little kid wouldn't go to sleep at night. Mother'd say, "You go to sleep or those giants are going to get you." Kid would go right to sleep, scared. They used to tell stories about the meanest, ugliest giant of them all, named Abby-O-Yo. Now, no one had seen Abby-O-Yo for hundreds of years, but one day the sun rose blood red in the sky. People in the town were kind of hanging out doing what they usually do, and all of a sudden they heard something way off in the distance, kind of like, "What's that?" Sounds like footsteps. They looked up over the mountains. There was a head coming over the mountain. "Ah! It's Abby-O-Yo!" Sure enough, it was Abby-O-Yo. Pretty soon his whole body was over the mountains, and there he stood in the middle of a big field. He was as tall as a 20-story building, and he was ugly, and he was mean. And he had green, slobbery teeth, because he never brushed them. And he had stinking feet, because he never washed them. He was hungry. Looked down on the ground. He saw a cow. Wasn't funny for the cow. He was still hungry. Looked down on the ground. He saw a sheep. More he was eating, the hungrier he was getting. He looked over at the town. Lots of good things to eat over there. So he started coming. Closer and closer to town he was getting. But if somehow we could get Abby-O-Yo to lie flat down on the ground, then maybe I could make him disappear. But how in the world do you get a giant to lie down on the ground? And the little boy thought for a second and said, "Father, I know what to do." And he ran over in the corner. He got out his ukulele. He went running across the fields just as brave could be. He walked right up to Abby-O-Yo and he looked him in the eye. And he sang, "Abby-O-Yo, Abby-O-Yo, Abby-O-Yo, Abby-O-Yo." Now, Abby-O-Yo had never heard a song sung about himself before. And a big foolish grin broke over his face. He started listening to the little boy sing, "Abby-O-Yo, Abby-O-Yo, Abby-O-Yo, Abby-O-Yo." Now, the little boy started to play a little bit faster and faster all the time. Pretty soon, Abby-O-Yo was kind of bouncing up and down. Abby-O-Yo, Abby-O-Yo, Abby-O-Yo. Pretty soon, Abby-O-Yo was singing along. Abby-O-Yo, 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 Abby-O-Yo. Pretty soon, Abby-O-Yo was dancing around in the field. Abby-O-Yo, 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 Abby-O-Yo. Finally, all out of breath, Abby-O-Yo fell flat down on the ground, and the little boy's father walked up with his magic wand and went, "Soup, soup, soup." And Abby-O-Yo disappeared. All the people came running out from the town. They put the man and his son on their shoulders. They said, "You guys are heroes now. Come on back to town. Bring your magic wand and that silly ukulele with you. We don't even care anymore." And they all walked back to town, and they were singing, "Abby-O-Yo, Abby-O-Yo, 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 yo-yo-yo, yo-yo-yo, Abby-O-Yo, yo-yo-yo, yo-yo-yo." When skies are gray, you'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Oh, play the guitar, Dave. All right. One more time. You are my sunshine, my eyes are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Oh, please don't take my sunshine away. That's right. Let's get all the adults up to do the animals this time. That would be a new one for me, too. I've never heard that. I love my rooster loves me. Cherish my rooster 'neath the greenberry tree. My little rooster goes cockle-doodle-doo-dee-doodle-dee-doodle-dee-doodle-dee-doo. Can I get an animal volunteer? Are there any animal volunteers out there? Come on up. Let's do something on the mic.
Lisa.
What you want to be? And I love my horse loves me. Cherish my horse 'neath the greenberry tree. My little horse goes.
Nay.
My little rooster goes cockle-doodle-doo-doodly-doodly-doodly-doo. Another animal volunteer.
Come on, Ellen, Em.
We have no other animals out there?
Billy, Nick.
There we go. And what would you like to do? Okay. And I love my dog, and my dog loves me. Cherish my dog neath the greenberry tree. My little dog goes. My little horse goes.
Nay.
My little rooster goes cockle-doodle-doo-doodly-doodly-doodly-doo. Who else is going to be brave? Yeah, come on.
What you want to be?
Gotta have one of those. And I love my cat. My cat loves me. Cherish my cat neath the greenberry tree. My little cat goes.
Meow. Meow.
My little dog goes. My little horse goes.
Nay.
My little rooster goes cockle-doodle-doo-doodly-doodly-doodly-doo. Another animal out there?
Come on, this
There we go.
What you want to be?
I like that. And I love my lion. My lion loves me. No lion. Cherish my lion neath the greenberry tree. My little lion goes.
Ah!
I knew that was coming. My little cat goes.
Meow.
My little dog goes. My little horse goes. My little rooster goes cockle-doodle-doo-doodly-doodly-doodly-doo. That's good. You're trying it out. Any other animals out there?
Come on, Missy.
Yeah. And I love my cow. My cow loves me. Cherish my cow neath the greenberry tree. My little cow goes.
Moo.
My little lion goes. Hey, lion.
Ah!
My little cat goes.
Meow.
My little dog goes. My little horse goes.
Nay.
My little rooster goes cockle-doodle-doo-doodly-doodly-doodly-doo. Any other animals left?
Come on, Missy. Come on, Missy.
Can anybody come up with a? They don't have to be like barnyard animals. They can be any animals.
Billy. Come on, Bill.
All right, you ready to go around? We'll go around one more time then. Everybody ready? Get your animals all ready now. You want a cow? Okay. No, you don't have to go away yet. I'll do one. And I love my dinosaur. My dinosaur loves me. Sounds a lot like a lion. Cherish my dinosaur neath the greenberry tree. My little dinosaur goes roar. My little cow goes.
Moo.
My little lion goes.
Ah!
My little cat goes.
Meow.
My little dog goes. My little horse goes.
Nay.
My little rooster goes cockle-doodle-doo, dee-doodly-doodly-doodly-doo. Thank you, animals. Well, I had a dog and his name was Blue. Bet you $5 he's a good dog too. I had a dog and his name was Blue. Bet you $5 he's a good dog too. Here, Blue, you good dog, you. Here, Blue, you good dog, you. Well, every time I go, here, Blue, you good dog, you. Now, this song is fine if your dog is named Blue or if your dog is colored blue. What if you had another colored dog? What other color could a dog be? I'm going to be in trouble here because I usually, all right, yellow. I usually do this with younger kids. I know I'm going to be in big trouble. Well, I had a dog and his name was Yellow. You can bet he was really mellow. Here, Yellow, you're a good dog, Yellow. How about another color?
Black.
He was black. Used to scratch him on his dog. Black, hair black. You're a good white. Well, I had a dog and his name was White. Never would bark, he never would bite. I had a dog and his name was White. Never would bark and he never would bite. Here, White, you good dog, White. That's a good dog. A lot of white dogs out there. Any other colors we haven't done yet?
Not red. Green.
Green, all right. Well, I had a dog and his name was Green. Ugliest dog that I ever seen. I had a dog and his name was Green. Ugliest dog that I ever seen. Hair green. You're a good dog, green hair green. You're a good dog, green. Attempt. How did I used to do this now? Wait a minute. I did this once before. I had a dog and his name was Orange. When he'd go out, he'd creak the door hinge. I had a dog and his name was Orange. When he'd go out, he'd creak the door hinge. Here, Orange. You good dog, Orange. I had a dog, his name was Chartreuse, cute as a button and big as a moose. I had a dog and his name was Chartreuse, cute as a button and big as a moose. Here's Chartreuse. One of those New York City dogs, you know. Yeah.
Silver.
Oh my, I don't think I've ever had silver before.
About gold.
Maybe that's the other one that you can't rhyme.
Red.
Yeah, we haven't done red, like Big Red. I had a dog and his name was Red, used to sleep at the foot of my bed. I had a dog and his name was Red, used to sleep at the foot of my bed. Here, Red, you good dog, Red. I think the dog's name was. I had a dog and his name was Blue, bet you $5 he's a good dog too. I had a dog and his name was Blue, bet you $5 he's a good dog too. Here, Blue. You good dog, you. Oh, here, Blue. You good dog, you. By the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home I dare not go. For if I do, my mother would say, did you ever see a bear combing his hair down by the bay, down by the bay? Any volunteers? Where the watermelons grow. Come on up. Back to my home I dare not go. For if I do, my mother would say,
Did you ever see a whale with a polka dot tail?
down by the bay, down by the bay. Good one. Anybody else? Where the watermelons grow. Back to my home I dare not go. For if I do, my mother would say,
If you ever had a tire, have you seen it with purple dots?
down by the bay, down by the bay. All right, where the watermelons grow. Got one. Back to my home I dare not go. For if I do, is she gonna remember this? My mother would say,
Well,
you better come up and help.
have you ever see a fly with a polka dot tie?
Ever see a fly with a polka dot tie? Down by the bay, down by the bay. Good. Anybody else? Where the watermelons grow. Back to my home I dare not go. For if I do, my mother would say, I'll do one. Oh, you got one?
Did you ever see a shoe that was blue?
Down by the bay. Good rhymes. Down by the bay, where the watermelons grow. Back to my home I dare not go. For if I do, my mother would say,
Did you ever see a moose kissing a goose?
Yeah.
down by the bay, down by the bay, where the watermelons grow. Back to my home I dare not go. You got another one? For if I do, my mother would say,
Have you ever seen a tree that's purple?
down by the bay.
Did you ever see a time when you couldn't make it rhyme?
Down by the bay, down by the bay. Wait, I got a back to school one. Where the watermelons grow. Back to my home I dare not go. For if I do, my mother would say, did you ever see a teacher kissing a creature down by the bay? Ready? Here we go. Down by the bay, where the watermelons grow. Back to my home I dare not go. I can't let this go too long. For if I do, my mother would say,
Did you ever see a raccoon spending $1?
Down by the bay. Oh, we're still doing this song.
Have you ever seen a little mellow song?
A little mellow song. Want to do a little mellow song? Do you have a favorite song? What's your favorite song? Teddy bear song? I know a teddy bear song. Let's see if we can do a teddy bear song. I know a couple teddy bear songs. Let's see. Me and my teddy bear, we got no worries, got no cares. Me and my teddy bear, we play and play all day. I remember this. Every evening you will find us as I go up the stairs, and by my bed he listens until I say my prayers. Me and my teddy bear, he's got one eye and not much hair. Me and my teddy bear, we play and play all day. That's one teddy bear song. Did you come with another song? Do we have another song coming up?
I got one.
Or are you just sitting? Oh, good. That's fine. Let's do one more. I know another teddy bear song. A little more ominous. If you go down in the woods today, you better go in disguise. If you go down in the woods today, you'll never believe your eyes. 'Cause every bear that ever there was is gathered there for certain, because today's the day the teddy bears have their picnic. For every teddy bear who's been good, they're sure of a treat today. There's lots of wonderful things to eat and marvelous games to play. Beneath the trees where nobody sees, they'll hide and seek as long as they please, 'cause that's the way the teddy bears have their picnic. Picnic time for teddy bears. The little teddy bears are having a lovely time today. Watch them, catch them unawares, and see them picnic on their holiday. See them gaily gad about. They love to sing and shout, they never have any cares. At 6 o'clock their mommies and daddies will take them home to bed, because they're tired little teddy bears. If you go down in the woods today, you better not go alone. It's lovely down in the woods today, but safer to stay at home. 'Cause every bear that ever there was is gathered there for certain, because today's the day the teddy bears have their picnic. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-doodle-da-ba-da. All right.
Mom bears.
Get me. The mommy comes back. She always comes back. She never would for chick dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Little Jackie Paper loved that rascal Puff and bought him strings and sealing wax and other fancy stuff.